Good morning, everybody. Very welcome here to Thomas and Swanepoel Labour Division Users Forum. As I said, Users Forum is done with the view of providing a mentorship service to our clients and regular users of our services. We've got regular topics that we discuss once a month, preferably on Thursdays in the morning. And today we are looking at a very important topic. I'm going to speak a bit of Afrikaans. English I'm going to mix up a little bit so that we all understand. We've got some Irish people here specifically, which we know would not understand the Afrikaans language. Harvesting human potential. I think that I've trademarked that little thingy now. It's been trademarked. I think it's very indicative of when we talk about people in our workplaces. We refer to them as human potential, and I think the challenge would be at the end of the day to be able to harvest that human potential in your workplace. If you are able to probably harvest that human potential, you are getting somewhere. So this is a nice way of looking about human resources and what we are dealing with there. Myself, I've got a master's degree in labor law. I'm also a chartered HR professional, registered with the SA Board for People Practices. SA Board of People Practices is a very well-known organization in South Africa and spearheading human resources development, actually nationally, never mind internationally. Today we are looking at the topic of how will changes to the global approach to the world of work affect South African workplaces of the future in light of the National Development Plan. Okay, the world of work is the way we work now, and the way things are happening. Okay, kom ons kyk. This is now the gloomy part. As I said, the intention is not to be gloomy. I think there's a positive spin at the end of the day. We are just looking at some statistics. What does the African working society look like now? Kom ons kyk. Let's look at what the South African working society looks like. Now, I've got some statistics. It took me quite a while to get all these statistics together. More people in South Africa are not working than working. Né? So daar's meer mense in Suid-Afrika wat werk, nie werk nie, as wat werk. Nou, jy kan nou na persentasies gaan vra. You can play with percentages, but the mere fact that there are more people in South Africa not working than working is already a scary start. Of the people not working, the majority are not economically active and discouraged work seekers. Né? Now, that's not just people looking for work. That's people that are not looking for work anymore. So the majority of unemployed people in South Africa are not looking for work anymore. And they are actually discouraged job seekers. 2/3 of South African population are under 35 years of age. 2/3. So if you think about that, you actually realize that our youth is the larger component of our population. The national pass rate for matric is actually only 36.4%. and not 75.8%. In other words, if you look at the number of children actually going into school and making it through to matric, not those matrics that are writing, the percentage of them that are writing, but those that started grade 1, only 36.4% actually makes matric. Now this is now recent statistics that came out. You'll probably read a little bit here and there in the news about it. By the Statistics of Africa. Very scary. The unemployment rate amongst 15 to 24 years old children, 15 being the youngest age that you're legally allowed to work in South Africa, is 52%. So 52% of children young people between 15 and 24% do not have jobs. 3.4 million South Africans younger than 35 years are unemployed. In 2014, this is about 60% of the total South African population. Now that's quite scary. 3.6 million, 3.4 million. Now, if you think, if you read in the news the other day, you heard that people are excited about mining licenses given to companies which will create 20,000 jobs. Now, how far is that from 3.4 million? Already at 35 years. Now, what is that guy? When we start looking now, we will look at the skills level of those people. It even becomes more scary. So 35% are unemployed. 66.6% are unemployed. And they're already 35 years now. If you go beyond 35 years, you're going to 40. If you're going beyond 40, your chances of getting a job become scarcer and moeiliker. Het word al moeiliker om 'n werk te kry. Of these in 2014, proportionately to the group, 60, I never realized that 85.6% of that very same group you're talking now, between 24 and 35 are white people, amper 60%, van daai groep. 65 Indian, Asian, 68.9 are colored, and 71.7% are black. Already, 58.5% of the so-called white groups are fall in there. 65% the Indians and the Asians, 68% are colored, and 71.7% are black. So it sort of gives the picture that blacks are far behind, even in proportionate to the other groups. So dis nie lekker dis nie lekker om dit te sien nie. Stats South Africa's poverty line based on cost of basic needs is 779 per month. So in other words, if you earn 779 per month, you are living on the poverty line. 63% of South Africans live below this level. The majority being women. Yet the child support grant is a mere 330 rand per month. The lowest of the government social grants. It increased by a mere 10 rand in 2015 and 6%, 20 rand in 2016. Parents only qualify for grant if they earn less than 6,600 per month. Parents combined, or 3,300 per month if the primary caregiver is single. Dis al klaar hoë salarisse. Die ou se verwagtinge is, one wonders if people are earning 3,300 rand per month, generally speaking, as a farm laborer, to give you an example. In 2012, 32% of all children lived in households with no adult, where no adult was employed. Geen ouer het gewerk nie, 32% van kinders. There were 14,000 public protests in 2015, an average of 70 per working day. There are 2 million entrepreneurs in South Africa. Those that are employers, entrepreneurs are defined as those that are employers or self-employed, waarvan 543,000 are between 15 and 34 years. In 2014, only 1% of youth successfully obtained university degrees. 1% gaan deur universiteit toe. Dink nou wat is 1% van 55 miljoen, 30,000 mense. Unemployment is strongly linked to education. Dit het hulle ook vasgestel in daai verslag. So hoe hoër jou vlak van opvoeding is, hoe beter is jou kans om employed te word. So dit is nogal 'n moeilike situasie so dan kyk, so die prentjie wat 'n ou kry is dat jou jong mense is die mense wat werkloos is. Die meeste van hulle hardloop tussen 15 en 35. Daai mense het geen kwalifikasie nie. Dis hoekom hulle werkloos is. Party het kwalifikasies, maar nie altyd nie. So en hulle het nie werk nie. So 35 gaan hulle nou al so ver in hulle lewe gevorder. En hulle is baie 3.4 miljoen van hulle nou. Net om vir daai mense werk te skep, moet ons 3.4 miljoen werksgeleerde binne die volgende 5 jaar skep, anders is hy 40. En jy weet, hulle skuif nou almal op. So die 35's gaan 40 wees. Die 30's gaan 35 wees in 5 jaar. Dis 'n groot challenge. En dit is hoekom, moenie verbaas wees hoekom hulle in uproar is op hierdie stadium. moenie verbaas wees nie, want dis die realiteit. Nou die ander vraag is as hulle nou, if they now able to get through university, let's say that the university's figure goes up to 50%, where are they going to get jobs now that they have been qualified? There's not economic growth. So daar's 'n redelike donderwolkie. There are definitely quite a number of clouds on the horizon which doesn't look very good, but I think we will understand today what it is really about. Okay, so kom ons sien wat is die challenge nou.